Oi, boys, welcome back to another Warriors Career Mode playthrough video. We are in round 6 of the NRL competition, and we have only got one change made to our lineup, and that is Jackson Frey coming in for Ignatius Bussey. And yeah, I feel like Ignatius hasn't been as effective as I thought he'd be, so we're going to mix things up here. We're going to give Jackson Frey a run. He's a pretty big boy, at around 195 centimeters tall and over 100 kgs, so let's just see if he'll add that desired impact I'm looking for. So Parramatta, who in real life are finally living up to their potential, they'll be coming into this game after suffering their first loss of the season. As we take a look at the ladder here, Para sitting at 4th, like I said, coming off their first loss, looking to bounce back. And so are we after we lost big time against the Titans, of all teams to get flogged by. As we jump into the match here, Tuivasa-Sheck linking up with Harris Tavita. And we will make it towards the 30, just outside the 30. Pretty decent start to the match. As Adam Blair makes about 5 meters, getting closer to the 20, just outside the 20, on the 3rd. Harris Tavita at first receiver, a little crossplay, trying to find Burr on the inside, trying to find defenders napping behind the ruck. As we just send it out to Paddy Herbert, who takes the tackle 12 meters out, 5th and last. Harris Tavita with the chip over the top for the captain. It hits the crossbar, and Tuivasa-Sheck will score our first try of the game. Risky play that. Looked like Reed Mahoney had it covered, but thankfully it hit the crossbar. You know, those sort of tries, the intended receivers don't usually follow through with the chase, but when they do, man, it looks pretty hectic in the moment as the Eels look to run it up. And we will give a penalty away for a high shot. Lachlan Byrne rushing up off the line, trying to put a hit on the Parramatta captain. As Madison gets wrapped up inside the 10 on the 1st. A little scoot from Mahoney. And a deadly little snipe comes up trumps as Reed Mahoney puts Para on the board. Easy conversion for Moses. And that was a nice little scoot from Mahoney. Ended up fending off a defender. Back with Para on the 3rd as we creep into the 2nd quarter. They're around halfway. Again, our markers getting caught offside. And Wanga Blake this time. That's how Mahoney got through. That's how Mahoney got over the line on that first try. And again, our markers not retreating or not getting square in time. On the 4th here, Eels on a roll, looking for the quick play the balls. 5th and last. What do they have in store? Can we hold them out? As it goes to Brown, and Dylan Brown links up with Gutherson, and that's just all too easy. A little grubber to King Gutho as they cross for their 2nd. I don't know how Dylan Brown got that kick off in time as we try to rush him. On the 3rd, and we hand over possession. Just beyond Paris 30, they get the feed to the scrum.
Oh,
Gutherson with the sidestep, Blair in support, and it's Gartor. Where's the backs? Where's Tuivasa-Sheck? That's another fairly soft try as Gutherson gets us double and we head into the break. So, looking at the stats here, we're trailing by 12 points. And it's just our errors, man. The Eels are capitalizing off our errors. We're not down and out just yet. 12 points is doable. It's a doable rundown. Just need a bit of possession, tidy up the errors. If our big boys can make some meters through the middle, I'm fairly certain our fleet-footed backs will find a way to the line. Green here, back in the 2nd, on the 4th, or on the last. 2nd half, 5 minutes in. Harris Tavita forced to do the kicking as we fail to get a kick away. And man, that's credit to the Eels defense, I guess. Our big boys just can't seem to find a way through that Parramatta wall. As they quickly shifted down this left edge, Gutherson with the post contact meters 5 meters out. And Sivo was driven backwards, still on the 5. 2 tackles remain, and wow, another soft try for Parramatta. Man, we were just sliding in defense, and as we were sliding, the line just opened up and Madison slid right through. That's always been an Achilles heel for me, the goal line defense. Especially that close, man. It's hard to defend for some reason. Sometimes if it's a man on man, I end up misreading and players just easily walk past our defense. But I guess it's a good thing to catch early on in the season. At least we're aware of how bad the defense is, and it's something to work on. As Gutherson again breaking ankles. Well, this time we're there to cover him up. Around halfway, a little offload, and the Eels on the last. Just outside our 40, they go to Moses right down the throat of Fusitua. Not the guy you want to kick it down the throat to. As we fend off a defender, and we will race away for a little bit of kick return cheese. As we finally get back on the board. With the gap back down to 12, it's still doable. We got around 15 minutes remaining. As Gato through the middle, finding space. Second tackle in awkward setup here. As we go out the back to Nikarima, but Nikarima is well looked after, tackled beyond the 40. On the third, we go to Burr to Harris Tavita. Unable to get that sidestep cheese on with our fleet-footed 5'8". Little drawing past the Fusitua, and he's taken in a solid tackle. Last tackle on halfway, not a great set. As Harris Tavita smashes it down to the left corner post. And Gutherson with the footwork gets through the ankle tap. Gato unable to clean up Harris Tavita, running him down. Finally he stopped with an ankle tap just inside the 10. Quick play the ball, and it ain't looking good as Alvaro just powers his way to the try line. How are you meant to stop that? What a return from Gutherson. And it was good play actually on the back of that run, getting it out to one of their big men. Daniel Alvaro barely made it. It was a 5-meter struggle. So it's time to pack it up, eh boys? We are about to close in on back-to-back huge margin losses. As we go wide back inside, Harris Tavita. A bit of a decent bit of play to end the game. Can we? And it's been that kind of game. Unable to cross on that final play. Decent looking play. Parramatta giving us a hiding here at home. 30 points to 12. I'm not too sure where we went wrong in the second half, because if we look at the stats here, I'm pretty sure we didn't make any errors in the second half. Oh no, we did. We made one error. We just didn't really have much of the ball. When we did have the ball, we couldn't really do anything with it until those last 3 minutes of the match. I'm not too sure. I guess it's back to the drawing board. But as always, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content, be sure to run it straight at that like button. And thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you.
When it comes to it, it'll show when it's time. I will never need a doubt who's behind. That's my
Later.
team. That's my team.